Good morning, good morning. I showered already. This is me, clear, barefaced. Um, I woke up with some blemishes. So off camera, I took them I removed them just cause I don't know. It just causes you to eat. Um, I'm gonna start some sessions again though. I'm gonna look for Lebanese crackers that take me to Italy. Some water. Let me move forward so that there's shade over here. It's crazy. Now funny. Baby, that you want me. Me love is crazy. Let's go over here, guys. Is that your girlfriend? I'm not my boyfriend. Maybe we can be friends. And so that was a really cute music video. Actually, she did it at Homeboys when it was the original one and for Hollaback style. That was a cute video. I remember that. I remember that was those times. It's cool that she chose it. She chose to like come over here because she's not from over here. She's from the Bronx. You know. So yeah, I had a little bit of blemishes, and I'm just like, it's hard to feel pretty when you have blemishes, you know. But I know my baby daddies. Both my baby daddies better still love me, no matter what. That's why I don't even really care because I mean I care, like I'm gonna work on myself, but I don't care because I know they're there and I know they love me. And well, it is what it is. I'm not perfect. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little get ready with me. And let's do a part three. I guess I could take a woman's daily. I took some ibuprofen too, just because I was getting really, really sore in my legs. Just standing on my legs all day long. I mean, and the shoes that I got have sole cushions inside, but oh, fucking water. Um, I mean, still. And I bought those cushions to go inside the shoes, but I don't think they're gonna fit. I think they're gonna be too big, and I don't have scissors yet to cut them. I'll try it. I have a couple more days. I'll buy some scissors or something, or maybe buy some different shoes. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spritz my face. So, okay, part three, talking about how I felt like a feeling I never felt, right? So I walk to the smoke shop. I'm like, okay, I get what I get, whatever. And they're like, okay, um, do you want your dab, you know? And I'm like, and to be honest, like I just don't want to seem like a little sissy la la, whatever, you know? So I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll take a dab, you know? I, got, my little package and I, dabbed and it was, I think, a really pretty big dab. I mean, I'm not sure because I don't know about the. I mean, I'm not really one to do all that. Like, I'm just, you know what, just roll a joint, roll a blunt. Like, I don't have time for all this other stuff, you know. And no, like I did, and dude, I couldn't even like right that very moment. I'm like, I was just like, whoa, dude. So mind you, I live right across the street, right? Where's my spoolie at? I live right across the street, and I'm walking, and as soon as I cross the street, I'm just like, like, whoa, slow mo, right? Like, slow, everything's in slow motion, and I'm just like, oh man. And so I'm just like, no, no, my body will feel like it'll wear off, right? It'll wear off. Like, I'm just like, it's nothing, you know? No. I get inside my house, right? And I'm just like, and mind you, it's just me. It's just me and myself, right? Oh, fucking dude, come on. It's just me by myself in there. And I'm just like, oh man. I started, okay, so then I started like feeling it more and more, right? I have to charge my phone. I don't know where this schoolie's at. Okay, wow. I guess I'll just use this one because I don't have time to be looking through all this stuff. So I'm like, right away I get there, and it's just me, so it's like quiet, you know. And I just start. It's just I couldn't take it. Like my body was kind of rejecting it, and oh man, I don't know where these spoolies are. Like I bought a whole lot of spoolies, and they're nowhere to be found. Well, let's just use. I'm gonna have to use this one. I'm gonna use this to separate it. I guess that's what I have to do. So I at first I wasn't panicking. At first I was just like, all right, well it is what it is. Like I fucked up. I shouldn't have did that, you know. So I was just kind of like writing it out, you know. No, and if you are under 18, like I don't know, I think you should have permission to be on YouTube, anyways. You know, I think your parental guardian should monitor what you watch. I mean, I'm not here to promote no kind of substance abuse, nothing like that. I'm just here explaining, not explaining, but just telling you know what I've been through and things, you know, things of that, you know, just things like that. You know, I'm not here to promote anything like that. So I'm right there. I'm in my pad, and mind you, my pad, you know, is so small, literally like so small, you know. And I start like, okay, I don't like this feeling already. I was already like, all right, I don't like this feeling. So I start pacing back and forth, right? Like, okay, maybe if I like, mm, maybe if I like not exercise but move around, maybe it'll go away, you know? No, that was absolutely incorrect. So I'm like right there, and after like probably an hour or so goes by, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, you know? I don't know what to do. It's just myself. I didn't even want to be on my phone, nothing like that. I just started like walking back and forth, like pacing back and forth, like in the kitchen, right? I don't like it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't fucking believe this shit. Like, I can't believe this is fucking happening, you know? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like to the room, whatever. Like, and I just like, it kept getting worse and worse and worse, right? And I'm just like, oh, dude, like, I can't believe this is how my life is gonna end. Like, I'm gonna end. No, nobody's gonna know what the F happened because I like as far as like family and stuff, like I when I was living in East Los, like I didn't excuse me, keep in contact with none of my immediate family, right? So like and my distant cousins, but like how are they gonna know? You know what I mean? 'Cause they're so far away. Well, not really, but like a couple cities down, I'm just like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening to my, like, just, I can't believe this is happening, period. And like, I was facing it even more and more, and I was just like lying in my bed, like. I was like, this is it. I literally felt like my whole like spirit like already left my body, and I felt like it was up in heaven already. And I was like, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna wake up. That's how strong that stuff is. Ever since then, I was like, no, I'm a ride on dabs. Like, I don't have time for all that. Like, bad enough. Like, already when you smoke, like when you like have a joint, or like a joint here or whatever. Sometimes that can make you feel like that too. So, but this was just like so intense, and I was just like, oh my gosh, dude, like, I just couldn't even believe it. I was like, that's it. I accepted it that I'm not gonna wake up in the morning. I accepted it. Like, I was just like thinking to myself, like, this is it. You know what I mean? Like, I, I can't even explain like the feeling, but it was just not a good one. And that was the first time I took a dab, and I was just like, I'm not. I'm okay on that. Like, I'm just gonna stick to the regular weed, all this other stuff. Like, I'm okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was so intense. Where another time too, like, oh my god, my like, this was a long time ago though. Like, long time ago. My friend Brittany was like, oh, I don't know where she got the edibles from, but she's like, I have an edible. Do you want to have some with me? And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Like, because at that time I was just like, yeah, who cares? Like, yeah, fuck it. Like, yeah, for sure. And we eat the edible. I don't even know. I think it was only a half and a half, and I think she had another one left, right? And with that half, we got, oh my gosh, she's like, oh, and like we were driving, like I think we both started feeling it. We both started feeling it, and she's like, come on, let's go get our toes done, right? I'm like, yeah, okay, fuck it. Like, I was just always like just down to do whatever, like, down to hang, like, down to kick it, down to hang, down to just not let my homegirls down, like, just down. So I was like, yeah, you know well, they're more like sisters, but like, we just, we're like, we're like, we were, well, we're not, we're females, but like, our mentalities are like kind of like dudes, because we like to kick it, we like to chill. That's why I got along with them, really. Like, I became really, really close with them, because they're not about the drama. They're all about kicking it, hanging it, chilling, dating. Like, that was them. But like, pretty girls. So, I mean, that's how my cousins are too. Like, not my immediate cousins, but like my second cousins. That's how they are. Like, really, really pretty, but like tomboyish. And so and we pull in, and we're getting our toes, and I kid you not, I was like, I can't feel my feet. And I was just like, oh my god. And like, I didn't want to like make it all obvious, because we were there like getting our toes done, and I was just like, I can't feel my feet. But I didn't tell her that till after, but I was just like, oh my god. Like, it was just kind of the same feeling, but kind of not, because the job was just like so intense, and I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't like it. It was way too like, it's just my body rejected it, I think, because my body's just used to just like regular weed, like, not even nicotine. Like, I remember, like, when I was really close with my friend Rosemary. Like, that's all she did was smoke cigarettes, right? So like, when I was having like a bad day, this was like years, like high school years. Like, when I would have like a bad day, I'll just be like, that'll be kind of like my little escape. It was across the street, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I was fighting with my mom or just like not wanting to be there, like, I would always go to her house, you know? And her mom was cool. Her mom owned, I don't know if she still does, but she owned like, or she was like, yeah, no, she owned it. It was like a dentist something right there on Lorena in Boyle Heights. It was like she owned it, you know, it was half hers and half the doctor's. She was like part owner. And so she was always at work, but like, I would always go over there, you know, and she always had cigarettes. And I remember I would just be like, oh fuck it, like I'll have a cigarette. She'd be like, come on, come have a cigarette with me or whatever. Like she would always sit on her balcony, on her porch and smoke cigarettes, right? So I was just like, ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go across the street. You know, like even if she wasn't there, I'll just go to her house, you know, see if she was there. But she was always outside on the porch, you know? And so I would go over there, and then even that, like my body rejected that because every time I would smoke it, I don't know if I was smoking it right or what, but I didn't feel it. I felt nasty after. I was just like, yeah, it's not for me, you know? But I would always do it just because, you know? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand why people smoke cigarettes, but I don't like it. I mean, I used to, only when I drank, I would be like, okay, but not really because I didn't really drink like that, you know? So yeah, my body rejected that too. So my body is very, very sensitive, but it loved weed. Just gonna go right here. Just go in with this. Oh, and that's. So I found a Dollar Tree that had these in stock, and I need to buy some wipes, but I don't have a. So this is an essentially ageless in the color. It's medium deep, I think. Doesn't say, but it's sitting on the packaging. So yeah, this is medium deep, and I am mixing it with the Prolux linen, and it gives me a really pretty color. Just kind of hungry, but I had some of these crackers, so I feel a little bit better. Just gonna go in really quickly. I'm not trying to do this perfect. I'm just trying to just make it like whatever. So I mean, the holidays are already here at the YMCA. They already had like where they're gonna do a potluck, which is so cool. Like hopefully, like my job does something like that. I'm gonna also go in with this. Um, I mean, it'll just be nice just to have a plate, you know, like turkey and stuffing. That's really like honestly, like I don't really like ham, like you guys already know. Like I'm not a really huge fan of ham. Like I'm like no. I like turkey. I like cranberry sauce. I love yams. Like yams are like kind of the top most favorite thing to eat. Like especially when you mix everything together, it just tastes like so bomb. I don't like gravy. I'm not a huge fan of gravy. It's like whatever. Um, Mashed potatoes. I don't really like mashed potatoes. If they are potatoes, I'd prefer scallops. And actually, me and Maud showed me scallops. Like, I was like, he's the first one that I had scallops with, and I'm like, oh, yes, yes, please. And his mom made a killer potato soup, and I'm like, oh, that's so bomb. That'd be so bomb in a bread bowl. Um, and her lasagna, I just miss him, dude. I miss him so much. Lasagna was to die for. And what else do I like? I mean, so I kind of was like brought up on like King's rolls. Those rolls are so bomb. Like you just eat them like that, like a snack, you know? Those are sweet. So those are bomb. Like what else? Hmm. What else is there to eat? I mean, honestly, it's just the stuffing. Oh, macaroni and cheese. Yes. Yes, please. But I mean, like I said, it's not a really big deal because, like, I mean, I didn't really have anybody to celebrate with. Like, that's why, like, I just love the ladies that I came across. Like, when I started hanging with my cousin, like, their friends, like, I became friends. I befriended their friends and became really close with them. And I mean, that was like a family of my own, you know what I mean? Because, like, I mean, I was just always alone, and just to like, you know, come across in their life, I'm just like so grateful for them. Like, I got close to all of them, like the guys' wives, the guys that were there, like the ones that were married. Like, I became close to their wives, and so close that, you know, she would send me invitations personally to my house. She would mail them to me to come to her grandson's parties and stuff like that. Like, it was just a time to live, you know, doing adult things. Like, I would drink, okay, like, yeah, I would, you know, drink, but not to get loaded, you know, you know, just to enjoy the moment, you know. I also, you know, got close with my other um, friend, Nikki Bala, and you know, we did a lot of things. Me and Nikki Bala, like, we went, you know, on trips, and you know, I had my first surf and turf with her. I was just like, get a steak, or I don't know, she's like lobster, and like the finer things in life, right? And I'm like, what? I never, me, like, I was like, yeah, like, I want to try it, you know. So had my first like surf and turf with her, and I mean, you know, we would go to bars and just stuff like that. Like, you know, I just felt so welcomed. And my friend Angelina, like, you know, like, made my first batch of tamales. So I was just like doing the adult thing, and it just felt like so good. You know what I mean? Just so good to have those ladies like there, and they were always there for me, and I love them, and Molly's, and you know what I mean? And then all those girls, they're not girls, they're ladies. They are ladies, and I love them to death. And I don't know what my life would be without them. And we made some really great memories. You know, and my friend Angelina got married, and I was just like, ah, like, I wish, you know. I mean, I know, like, things, like, cause you know, they were just like, they were probably like, what's up, like, because I would never just like walk out on them like this, you know what I mean? And I did. I don't know if it was just because it was just in my journey that I had to, you know, it's just like pull back, but it was not intentional. Like, I really, really love them, you know what I mean? I got close with, you know, my friends' daughters, and befriended them. Like, we were just all like, I mean, we still are, but it's just like kind of distant now. But I really miss them, and I really, really love them, because like when I was around them, it was just adults, you know, adults doing adult things, and we didn't have to worry about all this other crazy stuff. Like, it was just a time to live, you know. And I think that was just my time to shine. And I was looking good. I was feeling good. I was at my best, you know? And never did I feel like, no, I don't want to go over there. Or, no, I'm not feeling my best. Like, I was always clear minded, like, you know, dressed to impress, just, you know, just bringing my A game, you know what I mean, and making them shine, making them look good, and that made me feel good to make them look good because they're women of age that had their life going on. Like they that crowd is like, you know, sophisticated adults like doing it in life. So for me to be there, standing right there with them, like kind of like an accomplishment because that's saying that like I was doing something too, even though I mean I was still stuck at the bottom. Like I was still like trying, and it showed. So I really, really miss them. I really, really miss them. And I don't have. I mean, I don't know. I had a sharpener, but I don't know where it went. So, yeah, I'm like, am I invited to this YMCA thing? I would love to have some like, I mean, food on the holidays is the best. What more can you ask for? So I'm gonna go in with this La Merced bronzer. I'm just gonna put that in. I need another brush, I know. Just put that in really quick. I need to hurry up because this was barely on 14%, so you know. Sorry guys. So yeah, I really, really I miss them. Just gonna put a little bit like that. I'm gonna blend it. Blend it. And I'm just gonna go in with this La Merced. I need to clean my hands, but La Merced volumizing mascara. I don't know where the other one's at. I have to wash again already. I think when I get paid though, this first payday, I'm going to. I mean, well, hopefully the malls are having sales already, but I would think so because Black Friday is already around the corner, so I'm sure there's gonna be sales. So I'm hoping Victoria's Secret has Victoria's Secret pink, whatever you grew up on. I grew up on pink. I didn't really purchase Victoria's Secret. The major purchase that I did purchase with Victoria's Secret is a black black diamond bra, and on the straps right here it said Victoria's Secret. Really, really pretty, all in diamonds and all in black. What else? Oh, so I purchased like a leopard bra. Um, I think mostly bras. So like maybe a solid black one, maybe an ivory cream one. But as far as the chonies, like I get pink. I mean, that's when I was able to fit in pink. Like, I hope I'm still able to fit in pink now because I gained weight. I gained so much weight. Like, right now, when I was in the shower, I was just thinking to myself, like, because I used to shower, like, I used to shower with mi amor churro, and I used to shower with the other churro 1 and churro 2. So, I should shower with them, right? And I'm over here thinking, and I look to my stomach, like, oh my god. Like, I mean, we should shower with each other every single, like, well, with Churro 1, like, well, whenever we seen each other, whenever we would spend time, because we didn't really spend time every day because he had to work and he had, like, things to do. So, like, when we made it a point to spend time with each other, like, we showered with each other, right? And, like, honestly, with him and with Churro 1 and Churro 2, because there's two churros. So, I didn't feel insecure about myself. I felt like, I was able to like get fully undressed, which mind you, like I wasn't really dating like that to be like that, but with them, I didn't care anymore because I felt like I was already like at my best. Like I wasn't like no model, but I mean, I was looking pretty good, you know. And with me and Mochoro, like we always got in the shower. I felt like every time I finished, like every time like we would like mm, like do adult things, like I just felt like I just would shower like really quickly, just to rinse off. I miss them. Churro one, like we're always gonna be friends. We're family to the end, no matter what. We're in it for life. That's just how it is. Like. And Churro two, like well, we made it official. So there's a ring